In this program, we talk about grandparents as parents. We'll hear from grandparents who have taken over the responsibility of raising their grandchildren when the biological parents were unable to fill the role. Linda has had legal custody of 2 of her daughter's children since birth. Mary has legal custody of her grandson, Michael. Karen has had custody of her daughter's 3 children since their births. Ruby and Jean have custody of Jean's biological teenage grandson, who they have taken care of since birth. Mirta has had custody of her daughter's 3 children since they were small.
Derek's come to live here since he was, a few months old. His mom was drinking and breastfeeding and, just not responsible. So we intervened, and she allowed us to keep him while she started to work and to get herself together. So for probably, up until 2002, when he came to live here permanently, he lived here off and on most of his entire life.
She was living on the streets, and I took custody of the children right at birth.
You always have this hope that your children will get themselves together, and they'll come back and get their children and raise them themselves. So I always had that hope.
Well, the second time around is a lot different than the first time. My grandchildren are ADHD. They were drug children. 2 of them are asthmatic. Just starting over again, not just being a parent, but with all the things that go with it.
I only thought at that particular time that that's the right thing to do.
My life changed where a lot of things that I would have liked to have been able to do, I can't do it because I have him. And my first priority is him, regardless of what it is. It's always him.
I'm so tired at night by the time I'm done with everything that I'm in bed practically at the same time they are.
I don't know how we did it. It was kind of backbreaking during that time, but you don't realize it's because you're in the moment. Thinking about it now, it would be kind of difficult to do all of that stuff. But it wasn't even we didn't give it a second thought.
And these little things that, makes me feel good and makes me feel like I'm doing something, right?
And what I realize is that the story that I have helps somebody else. So everybody has a story. But the reason for that story is to help somebody else.